up, y'all? It's your favorite nail tech, Peaches. Welcome back to my channel. We're back with another video, and we are going into detail about bling designs. This is a custom bling design that I made out of my own head. I didn't see any pictures, nothing like that. This client booked what I call an extreme bling set, where they just want like a plain color, but they want to be bling the out. All right, like look at this video. Like this video is giving everything it needs to give. Right, I want to make sure now that it's holiday season, y'all know what to do when clients are asking to be blinged out. All right, so before we get into it, let's make sure we are subscribed. Sienna is our subscriber for today. Click that button, click the notification bell. If your bell is not clicked on, when will you know? Who's gonna tell you that Peaches is back uploading again? Exactly. So you're gonna have to excuse any noise you hear in the background, because as y'all know, it's 8:20 in the morning and I got to go to freak to work. So really, when clients book extreme bling sets, it's like a type of freestyle, basically, in a way, because they just tell me like, yeah, I want to be blinged out, whatever, and I just go ahead and do it based on their budget. Bling sets like this start at $120 and above, and based on the budget they give me, I will give them the appropriate amount of bling. I want to say her budget was like $120, $130 or something like that, and so this is what I came up with. So how did I get this design? Like, where in my brain did I be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what's gonna look good, right? That's what people have a lot of trouble with, I think. And honestly, for me, like I said, y'all excuse the noise, I'm getting ready for work. For me personally, I happen to really love bling. I'm a creative person. I love freestyle anything. I love being able to be as creative as possible. But let's say if I was having a hard time or something, right? What I'm going to take into account is that, let's see, okay, what type of client is this, in a way, right? And then I'm going to think, do I want to have a symmetrical look? Yes or no? And so for this client, I don't normally do like, oh, all 10 are the same exact bling looks. But you know what? I was like, I feel like doing some real symmetrical stuff, right? So once I got that in my head, like, okay, I'm gonna do symmetrical stuff, and what you see me doing here, because I wasn't sure which direction I was gonna go, that's why I'm doing two fingers at once, because I honestly, truly did not know what I was doing, like, at all, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do two fingers at a time, because then that will kind of help me to see, do I want to continue with this look, right? So basically what I'm saying is, get out of the habit of automatically needing a picture or automatically needing something. Because, like, okay, for example, what if that client's phone was dead? What if your phone was dead? You know what I'm saying? What if that client is so indecisive that it becomes a hassle to try and find a picture and it's taking your time? So there's certain aspects, or I should say certain reasons why you would want to know how to create designs without pictures and references and all that. So because I still didn't know what I wanted to do, I went ahead and was like, let's start this main base, you know, because I'm like, okay, I'm kind of feeling this little base I got going, and I knew that I'm gonna have to take my time a little bit and take it slow, because listen, y'all are watching me figure it out, right? So next, once you pretty much realize, like, okay, do I want a symmetrical look? Yes or no? You need to go into, what's that person's budget, right? Like, think about the budget. So normally a set like this might be, okay, let me break it down to you. When I do budgets for freestyles, I am a little forgiving. So basically by that, what I mean is, like, if someone tells me, okay, their budget is like $140, $150, they're probably gonna get a little bit more than that, if that makes sense. Because when you're doing freestyles and stuff, you want to give people a reason to book, and you don't want your freestyle to look like you calculated out that budget. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it look like really nice and grand, and like, okay, there was a reason why I booked with you. All right, so you really are gonna have to take that into consideration, especially with bling. I know some people are like sticklers about bling because, like, oh, it costs and this and the other. Well, if you're using it all the time and you're not just letting your bling sit there, then people are paying for it, and therefore it doesn't cost so much because you're constantly getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So think about the budget and think about, okay, now with this budget, what can I do to enhance that $150? Because normally, well, like in my chair, $150, that might get you, what can I say? That might get you like certain designs across all 10 that would be the same designs, not necessarily a bunch of different ones, you know? So, and then depending on the background color of the set, so that's why I just include the set within the budget, so we don't have to think about that. So after you decide, like, how can I break this budget down to make it look more grand than maybe what it is, make it look less calculated, make it look like I didn't just sit here and try and give this client exactly $150 worth of whatever. Then you need to decide, do I want big pieces? Do I want small pieces? What type of designs do I want, right? So you can see as I'm going on with this look, I don't know if I show the other hand, but the other hand is way more easier because instead of just doing a little bit on each nail, I just go ahead and complete like two nails at once, and keep it pushing because obviously I knew exactly what I was doing. But so I started out like, okay, I do want some chunkiness to the design. And then I thought, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just getting my day started. My throat is really dry. I'm just waking up. So I knew I did want a little bit of chunkiness to the design. So by that, I went ahead and used large bling in the cuticles. All right, the pinky, it's gonna be a little smaller because you need to still keep it proportionate, like for the nail. So if I were to use the same exact size, well, number one, I didn't have enough of those sizes to do on all 10. So for the pinky, I went slightly smaller. For the thumb, I went slightly bigger. With the diamond and the, or is that a kite? I can't tell. It's a kite. With the kite and with the circle bling to keep it proportionate as well. So I knew like, okay, we're gonna use that as our chunkiness. And then I thought like, okay, do I want to add? You want to add a color to the design? Right? Because at this point, I'm not really asking her for her preference. She just getting her nails did, okay? So by this point, I'm like, okay, do I want to go ahead and add any color? When I thought about it, I'm like, yes, I always keep opal, like pink opal bling, I guess you could say, because I absolutely love the milkiness of it. And y'all, a pink opal on a baby pink set, like, girl, if you haven't tried it, go ahead and get with it, okay? So I was like, yes, I think I do want to add pops of color. So I went ahead and did it like that. So this is me just making sure that everything is actually symmetrical, because sometimes you know things move around a little bit when you glue it down. So I was like, yeah, let me fix that. So after going through those factors, I pretty much worked my way into a design, right? Instead of, okay, let me find a picture, or instead of automatically going back to specific designs. Because the thing about it is, if you want to grow as a nail tech, you have to like open your mind to new and different things, right? And it may take you a little time to fully get to the point where you can like off the top of your head be like, yep, I got it. And you know what? If you don't, that's okay. That's not everybody's strong suit. And I'm not saying that as a nail tech you have to freestyle this, that, and the other. But I'm just saying, be open to just in case you need to. Because there are situations and there are times where it's going to come up that you're going to have to need to. And you're going to have to truly make something of your own. Okay? So, oh, excuse me. Ow. Yeah, sorry. I'm putting my hair in a bun. So, at this point, I'm just making sure that everything is together. Because once I kind of decide, like, all right, this is the design I want, now I need to decide how long do I want the design, or how much of the nail do I want covered. So as I'm doing this, I'm like, you know what? This is actually really cute. Where's my hat? Oh, Lord, where's my hat? I'm like, this is really cute. So in my head, I'm like, I don't want it to be too, oh, this cap is tight. I don't want it to be too long, because then again in my head, I'm like, look, in the past, well, just in general, I'm pretty generous with people's budgets, especially regulars, but I'm trying to get in the habit of, look, I do some pretty good work, you know what I'm saying? And I would like to be paid as such. I don't believe in like charging out of control, but I do have clients that will pay whatever I say. I'm not trying to take advantage of that, but in the past where I would have done way more and beyond for a budget, like $150, I'm getting to the point of like knowing, I don't want to say knowing how to push the limit, but you know what I'm saying? Like knowing what do I feel like this particular thing is worth, right? Because you guys can see this didn't really take too long. Like this hand itself is only going to take about maybe 15 minutes or so. And then the set itself only took maybe an hour and a half. So, and this is not me moving at a fast pace. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. So once I kind of got the base down, I always go back and I always look and see, am I missing anything? Is this balanced? Because for me personally, it's important that I have a balanced design. Like, especially when I'm doing freestyles, I really, really like to make sure everything is balanced. They don't have to be the same, but whatever I do, I want to make sure that, everything is cool. So at this point in time, I'm like, I want something towards the bottom of the nail. I don't know what. So that's where I'm about to start experimenting to see like, okay, what is it that I want? So I thought like maybe I want just like a single stone at the tip. And so I was kind of playing around with certain things until I figured out exactly what I liked. So I was thinking like, okay, we could do something like this. And sometimes you have to kind of glue it down to see, do you like it or not? And I ended up not liking it because number one, I wanted everything to be symmetrical. What are these? Are those flames or navettes? I think they're navettes or marquise. Whatever. I can't see very well. But yeah, I did not have enough of that particular stone to do all 10, and I really didn't want to start using flames and raindrops, and so that's pretty much what made me be like, you know what, girl, no. So I went and changed it to the 2 simple blings, I guess. And child, that glues so well and so good. I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. So yeah, I went ahead and I changed it because I thought this kind of suited the design a little bit more, if that makes sense. And I feel like it came out really good. It came out really cute. I was very, very happy with the design. It made me feel very good that she was extremely happy with it because she honestly didn't even know what to expect or what I was doing. And it makes me really, really happy when my clients get so happy and excited. So yeah, now I'm just seeing how I wanted to do it, and I realized now I want it like dumbass symmetrical, like for real. So yeah, you know what, I just realized I said dumbass symmetrical. For some of y'all, well, I don't know, maybe it's just in my area when you say something, it's like, oh, that's dumbass cool, oh, that's dumbass this, it means like really, really, really. So I forget, everybody's not where I'm from. So yeah, here I am playing around, going back and forth with it, seeing what it is I like and don't like and all that stuff. And I came down to the conclusion, like, I need to stop playing around and let me just do what I do, right? So yeah, once again, like I said, I'm not really sure exactly what the budget of this is. I recorded this like before I went to Arizona, and I was debating like, oh, do I want to use this? I did record, the set itself and filing and all that stuff. But the thing about it was, like, I just posted such an in-depth detail plain set video that I'm like, I don't want to keep posting all these plain sets. So that's why we're just focusing on the bling portion today. Hopefully I'll be able to do a double upload today because I do have another really, really cute long set that I did the other day that's more focused on nail art. So I want to go ahead and get that out to you guys. And I'm trying to think what else. I really appreciate you guys standing by me. I had some really nice comments about the fact that, while I was gone, I kind of took a little bit of a break. I was just a little bit worn out and need to catch up on rest and things like that. Halloween is coming up, so I know some of my clients will be getting Halloween sets. I'm encouraging other people to come in for Halloween sets and freestyles and things. So we will be doing a bunch of that. Okay. And then I'm trying to think, what else? Just keep your notifications on and stay tuned. I'm wanting for Halloween to try and post like a lot. And of course for Christmas, like how I did last year, the 25 days of Christmas post, I definitely want to go ahead and do that. So yeah, these next couple of months, like October through December, I'm trying to post almost every day if possible, like how I did last year, because I felt like that was really effective. um it attracted a lot of you guys to my channel, and I feel really bad for not being able to do that, or having moments of times where I'm slacking off. Kind of makes me feel a little bit bad, just because that's just how I am, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're about to get back to it and get with it. You guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Nailsbyprettyface. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and you're curious about my channel, you're interested, you want to see what we got going on, become a part of the pretty gang. And what else? You guys, I'm just happy. I'm in a good mood. I appreciate the fact that you guys are tuned in. And I really hope this helped anybody who is struggling with bling designs. I know it's not always the easiest, and it develops as time goes on and you find your style and get comfortable. So, just find your style. And again, this is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed. I absolutely love this video. This is like one of my favorite videos. It's just so aesthetic, so beautiful. And of course, I will see you guys in the next one.